All right, I'm here with Adam Curry of Mevio, founder of Mevio, actually one of the founders, and we're here at Digital Hollywood. Hey, Adam.
Hello.
So Mevio has gone through some changes. Actually, you had a rebranding, and so tell us a little bit about your strategy.
Well, the strategy hasn't changed that much, although the way we execute has changed a bit. We believe that there is room for a network of entertainment that is for brands only. It's brand safe. It's programmed, as in not technology programming, that as well, but really just like MTV programs their channel, VH1 programs their channel, BET, Nickelodeon. We also have vertical networks, and really our content is personality-based. So all of our shows, which are episodic in nature, have personalities that their audiences really migrate to and trust and come back for. That would be a pretty traditional strategy. Along with that goes something that is very new in the video space. It's not new for us, but new in general. We actually market our programming. So we don't just throw something out there and hope that it sticks or that it goes viral, but we'll put a budget behind it and we'll market it just like you do with any media, whether it's television, radio, movies. And we have two tracks of revenue. One is advertising, and the other is transactional, which is interestingly enough doing very well for us. So that's a PPA, or per inquiry.
How's the advertising these days, given the downturn?
There's not a huge difference, I would say. Traditionally, media does well in economic, or entertainment does well in economic downturns. I'd like to see it grow faster. It seems, kind of level at the moment. People are trying to think about what they're going to do for second quarter. First quarter is pretty much in the planning stages now, and those budgets are pretty good. But it's interesting. No one really seems too worried.
Yeah. So let's you create the content. You're also on the business side. So tell us a little bit of the innovation in content creation in the three buckets, right? You have three buckets. You've got women, men, and technology.
Yeah, and music as well. We're pretty strong in music. Well, what's really beautiful, of course, is that technology has given us a huge amount of benefits in order on the production side. So we actually create a lot of our programming, what we used to call live to tape, so now it's live to disc, and don't do a whole lot in post-production. Saves a lot of time, saves a lot of money, but you can now buy a total studio setup for $10,000 to $15,000. We have one in the basement, and a lot of our producers have them around the country and around the globe. That's really been the biggest benefit. What's interesting is that many new media producers don't watch television. They've grown up not watching television. So there's a lot of very basic things that Ron Bloom, my partner, and I bring to the table in really understanding how you capture an audience with what you're doing on screen. So there are definite changes there, but at the end of the day, entertainment is entertainment, and as long as you take the screen size into consideration, which means a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing, because it just doesn't translate to a small window, and you're competing for a lot of other things, really email, instant messaging. Other than that, for us, it's straight ahead entertainment.
It's entertainment and news, though, right? It's also news and information focused.
Topical, I would say.
Topical,
Topical, current, not really journalistic news.
What about business models?
We're like Fox, not really news.
Yeah. What about, or FARC, not really news.
Yeah, FARC, exactly.
What about business models? People have to be really clever today with business models. Maybe it's not primarily just advertising, but maybe subscription for something, or maybe I'm not sure.
Not for us. We don't see a business there that's scalable enough. As I said, a transactional business where producers, who often are also the hosts and the presenters of these programs, they have a very loyal following. They will, if they're looking for a particular product, which we do a lot of research on, so budget rent-a-car may be appropriate for one type of program and not another. We know a lot about the audience, know a lot about the type of things they want. So if they can get a good deal anyway, they're going to buy it from the show they like. So that's a change.
So one final question. What's the future in the next 5 years? What is Mevio going to be like? What's the future of entertainment broadcasting?
That all depends on who wins the election, of course. What's the future?
Of media entertainment coverage.
Well, I think we're going to see a shakeout, and as usually happens, we've seen it happen in cable, and I think we'll see it happen in this realm, is a lot are going to drop by the wayside because they just won't be able to get the revenues needed to sustain the business. So I think we'll see fewer players with larger audiences.
Okay. Thanks, Adam.
My pleasure.